Good morning, family. Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys are having a great, exceptional weekend. Week starting off, since the weekend's over with. So, actually, the last week of February, meaning the last week of Black History Month. So, we have to continuously get this train going. Today's word of the day is discovered, which stands for find or something someone unexpectedly or in the course of is in search of or whatnot. And every day we have a chance to start all over. Every new week we have a new chance to have a new beginning, new month, new year, and we discover something new about ourselves. I think the pandemic in itself has allowed a lot of people to discover a lot of things inside themselves, what's most important to them, what they're mostly thankful for, cutting down the unreasonableness of their lives, whether it's spending money or spending time with unreasonable people, being around people that aren't really contributing greatness to your life, and being around people you can't contribute anything great to their life. People are being much more subjunctive and careful and analytical on how they're just approaching everyday life. And when you become more smarter about things in life, it makes if used wisely, you can become much more of an exceptional person on a day-to-day basis. And I just implore everyone to always find something not only to help make them a better person, but make the community and their family better all at the same time. Because if it's positivity, we need more and more of that every single day. Because a lot of times you're just dealing with forces that love to contribute nothing but negativity, nothing but arrogance, pompous mentalities and whatnot. And a lot of times you have to fight to stay away from those specific individuals. You don't need to, or more environments and whatnot. A lot of times people love to debate for the sake of debating, and a lot of times certain things just don't require a debate. As you get older, you discover you don't need to associate yourself with people that aren't really bringing value to your life, and you don't need to associate with people that you can't bring any value to their life. You don't a job or a specific industry that you're working in, or specific industry that your business is in. You might have to call it quits and say, what, I'm not quitting. I'm moving on. And a lot of times, like, people do that with friendships, people do that with relationships. They move on in order to make themselves a much better person and get away from that toxic environment. Well, a lot of times people are just toxic to each other, so they get away from each other so that they can cut the toxicity out of their life. All right. And today's quote of the day, in conjunction with Black History Month, since this is the last week for Black History Month, by Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. He stated, and I quote, "If a man hasn't discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live." And a lot of times, I couldn't agree with that statement more. Like, a lot of people, they join the military to serve their country, and they're willing to fight and die for the United States of America. I think that's an honorable thing, and no one should ever take that for granted. People will die and fight for the community and whatnot in various, very specific ways. People will fight and die for their family and whatnot, because it's going to be like, hey, it's going to be me before it's my child. It's going to be me before it's my spouse, and if they're not, if you have nothing that you're not worth dying, not worth dying for and whatnot, and a lot of times, what's the point of you living? You have to be able to sacrifice and fight for the right for certain things to maintain and whatnot. Military does that, community organizations do that, law enforcement organizations do that, fire departments do that, teachers do that. The list can go on and on. Certain government representatives do that, certain corporations do that, certain small businesses do that. There's a lot of parts that people play in everyday life where people fight, and in some unfortunate instances they actually die for the causes that they believe in and whatnot. And we've seen that within the last year. All right. So let me know what you're willing to fight and die for in the comment section. What means the most to you in your life? Let me know in the comment section. Do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Check out the online store. I always greatly appreciate the contributions that are made when I go live to the Cash App and the PayPal. And thank you for purchasing products from Larry's Anything Goes. Always greatly appreciated. March is around the corner, so we're waiting. We're patiently waiting for the GS Partners Gold Standards to actually officially lift off so we can get things going. I actually just got approved for my cryptocurrency Visa card, so and it's going to be shipped, so I'm looking forward to it. Even though Bitcoin kind of took a little dump, but hey, it's like the stock market goes up, it goes down, but hey, I'm glad I'm going to be able to start spending it like a regular person, just like I use any debit or credit card. So it's a beautiful thing. All right, take care, family, and always remember, make money moves or live broke like a fool. Take care.